What's going on, everybody? I'm Jory Goodman, the Time Teller. Did you catch that eclipse? Pretty cool stuff, right? Well, even if you missed it, all that talk about the sun and the moon got me really thinking more about solar watches. Now, solar watches, I feel, are pretty underrated, and I've already shared with you one of my favorite solar watches, the Seiko Chronograph compass, in my other video about the best chronograph for under $200. So if you haven't seen that video, pause this one, click the link in the description below, watch that video about this awesome watch, which happens to be solar powered, and then come back and watch this because you are not going to want to miss the watch that I'm going to share with you today. It is 5:57 p.m. Let's get down to business. Alright guys, so as I've mentioned in my other video and earlier in this one, I feel that solar watches are very underrated. I think they're incredibly reliable pieces. I think they're incredibly accurate. I think they're very convenient because you don't ever have to worry about them dying. You don't ever have to worry about them being set. You don't really have to worry about changing their battery. They're just very cool watches. So, in my other video, I mentioned my Seiko Solar Chronograph Compass SSC081, and I think this is probably the best chronograph for under $200, and what's even cooler is that it's a solar watch. But I have another solar watch with me that I think is a pretty cool option when you consider that you can get it for under $500. I'm talking about none other... Oh my god, I don't feel good. I'm sorry. I'm talking about the... I'm talking about the Citizen... I'm so sorry, guys. The watch that I have with me today is the Citizen Nighthawk! Yes, as it is written, every eclipse I shall transform from the Time Teller to my alter ego. Kevin, allow me to show you mere mortals more about the powerful, almighty Citizen Nighthawk. All jokes aside, this is a very cool watch, the Citizen Nighthawk. Such a cool name. This is a black metal mesh bracelet that came with it. I don't have any other mesh bracelets, so I was very pleasantly surprised. It's very comfortable, and I love this clasp. It opens from both ends, and it looks super stealthy when it's closed. It looks like it's all one piece, but then you press it, and boom! It tricks you. Okay, so right off the bat, there's a ton going on with this dial. It's a very busy dial, so if you're not into that, then this is not the watch for you. It's got 24-hour time with a very cool jet right there on the indicator, because this is a pilot's watch. Right here in the chapter ring, it's an internal rotating bezel, and that is a pilot's slide rule. It's got the date indicator, and it, as it says here, it's got a 200-meter water resistance rating with a threaded crown. So this is absolutely a watch that you can be comfortable getting wet. A really cool feature is the eco drive movement itself, right? So Citizen says that this movement can actually be powered by any light source. Okay, so it's not just a solar watch, right? It's not just the sun that will charge this. It can be artificial light or natural light. So we're talking flashlights, light bulbs, or the sun. So that's a very cool feature, incredibly reliable. You don't have to worry about it dying. Here on the back, it is engraved Citizen Nighthawk. Let me see if you can see it. Very cool, kind of tactical watch. I'm going to charge it up real quick with a flashlight so that you can see the lume on this thing. 1 second. Just shining a flashlight directly on the dial here, trying to get the lume to gather some light, because I think the lume's really cool. It's definitely not Seiko lume.
Seiko loom is king, we all know that, but I really, really like this color blue here. If I can get it focused. Really, really cool, vibrant color blue. And another thing I want to say about this watch, I mentioned the chapter ring, the internal rotating bezel. It's a very positive fitment. And what I mean by that is you don't have to worry about it moving around. It's incredibly smooth, but it's not loose. It doesn't feel loose. It's just a very, very positive fitment. And that's a really cool thing. My Seiko chronograph compass also has an internal rotating bezel, but it moves around a lot. It doesn't like jiggle or anything. It doesn't shake, it doesn't vibrate, but it's not as smooth or as positive of a fitment as this. And so that's a huge plus. Just a very well-made watch. And guys, you can find this for under $400. So this is a very, very, very cool piece. You're getting a lot of watch for the money. It's not an automatic, but as I said, you know, I think every watch collector needs to have a solar watch in their collection anyway. So if you're gonna get a solar watch, here's another option for you. A link will be in the description below if I can find one of these for you guys to pick up. And if you guys get one, please send me a picture, tell me how you like it.
Thank you for tuning in and learning a little bit about the almighty citizen Nighthawk. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And if you know what's good for you, you will click the little bell icon below so that you will never miss an episode of The Time Teller. Thank you so much for supporting this channel. I could not have been rebirthed without you. But seriously, your support means everything to the channel. Guys, always remember my name's Kevin, and I didn't invent time. I just destroy it.